This is my hubby Jeffrey. I'm his wife, Alexandria. But anyways, so you know, Alex and Jeff. Anyways, so we did discuss before how we were and when we met. So what was our first date, Jeff?
Our first date was at the go-kart track.
Square One Palladium.
Yeah.
We went go-karting.
She drove slow, but it's okay. She was cute, I guess. But anyhow, that was our first date. What was our first impression? What was your first impression of me?
I saw his eyes and stuff, so I was like, oh, you got cute eyes, but you know, he was attractive to me, and he had tattoos. And so you know, things I like.
I liked her smile. I always liked her smile for some reason. She saw all her teeth. See?
Who said no?
When
Sorry.
did you meet my family? She never met mine.
I met one of his cousins in an awkward situation, but anyways.
She thought I was involved with the person.
That's a story time kind of thing. But anyways, yeah. And he met my family.
Couple months into relation after passing the talking stage, we courting stage like couple months, 7, 8 months, yeah. Maybe roughly around that time.
Yeah. Who said I love you first?
She did. I wanted to say, but I held back, but she did.
I can't recall, but I know.
That's another story time. It's gonna be rated PG-13.
PG-13. That's more
rated
like
R.
18 plus.
What dressing do I always wear? Mostly black or white. Close-fitted shirts, mostly time.
We match a lot. So.
She's like this old ass
language
jacket. What is it called? You know,
it's a winter coat.
A winter coat. Like it's not a winter coat. It's some.
Because winter is vicious.
It's not a coat. It's something, a thin thing that you always want to wear with everything.
Oh, the shawl kind of thing. That little thing.
Not that.
Oh.
Only thing you get with the black. That you always wear. I think you get a hole in the pocket.
And it's super yeah. I like that. But anyways,
you know her mom said that you stop wearing it. Weird habits of each other. You gotta feel something.
What's my weird habit?
Of each other, you know. She like to every time I pass squeeze my butt, my little tiny butt.
If you're, you know what, a lot of people in the relationships do that. Girls do to guys, so yeah, it's not weird at all.
I don't really have a real habit.
Nah, he's okay.
In our free time, we mostly watch we both, but me more. We mostly watch YouTube bloggers, pranks and stuff, but mostly she was into Latoya Forever and
Damo and Chrissy is something that we both enjoy.
I never know about Damo and Chrissy like that.
I used to always watch them.
I was more in before I even got back into watching YouTube videos. It wasn't even DDG at that time. It was T-Pendel and the Hodge Twins, and the Hodge Twins I used to fall off of them a little bit. So T-Pendel was my main person. I was subscribed to him on my other page that don't have subscribers or nothing.
Yeah.
I was subscribed to T-Pendel, but I don't know. I just switched it up. So right now my main person I watched for the past couple of days was DDG. He's young but he's growing. I like Zias a lot. Zias like no homo. I like Zias because what he says it'll be hoes. But I like Zias. And Bilo was into Zias videos after a while, and then I guess Bilo created his own YouTube. So I watched Bilo, I watched Zias, I watched DDG. That's my main people for right now. That's about it.
I make him watch Senior Gunboy videos too.
Senior Gunboy.
What?
Oh no, not Senior Gunboy. Sorry. I thought you was talking about Rice Gum. You think?
I don't know who that is.
He's some other YouTuber that famous too, but I don't really watch that. I never watched any video of him. He's weird.
Senior Gunboy Entertainment.
And then probably because of DDG, he just don't really fancy that guy. Also, I pop up on a guy named DJ, can't remember his name, but anyhow, that was basically it. And
Also watch.
Pudi, I'm gonna probably start watching Pudi a little bit more because I watch DDG videos and Pudi is a part of DDG as a friend. So that's basically what we do in our spare time, our free time.
And also spend lots of time as a family. And before she was born, we spent time together as a couple a lot. We go everywhere together, do everything together. So yeah.
How long we been together? We've been speaking from 2015.
And yeah, so I've been in a relationship. Like as a relationship, it would have been like a year and a couple months, and then we'll be officially married in 9 days for 1 year.
Not officially married, officially our first
Oh,
year
first year marriage.
It's gonna be 1 year, like in 9 days.
Yeah.
So we've been married for close to a year, like 1 week short of a year.
A year, yeah.
Within that year, she got
a lot.
pregnant, and we had her for our first child. Both of us had our first child, which is Alexis Lee McIntyre, our little bundle of joy. Mostly.
I love him, so it's okay. Our first road trip. Is it Niagara, right?
The first road trip was our honeymoon in Niagara Falls. That was our first road trip.
That was a good weekend too. Lots happened. Lots of fun stuff.
First thing, also.
Oh, hold on. You know how I know that we're actually like, besides everything else, what made me really realize that this is truly my other half, like my twin, my partner. Anyways, when we went to one of the, because it was a weekend, right? So we, went with other couples. Most of them were married. But anyways, we were there and went to
all of them. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Exactly. So it was at a restaurant. Which restaurant did we go to? When he sat across, like we weren't sitting beside each other. He sat across the table from me, and we weren't. What happened?
It was an expensive restaurant.
I don't remember what the restaurant's called.
IHOP.
No, IHOP was in the morning. But we went
the
there.
Keg.
It was Keg?
Yeah, the Keg. It was at the Keg. Right in, you could see the view of Niagara Falls at the Keg.
It was nice.
So we went there, and basically what she's trying to say, we ordered the same thing.
Yeah.
And
we weren't even like speaking to each other like, oh babe, what are you gonna get? What are you gonna get? We were just literally just there and look at the menu. I didn't hear when he ordered. He didn't hear when I ordered. It was when the food came that we realized we ordered the same thing, which was bacon wrapped in chicken or something like
chicken
that.
wrapped in bacon.
Chicken.
And we ordered the same thing, but we're gonna give you a story time about what else I did at the restaurant I taught her, but that was our first road trip. First thing you notice about me.
It was his eyes.
I liked her smile, as I said earlier, and I still like it, so don't mind she shows all her teeth. Is that unique about her?
What pisses you off? I'm not sure what pisses me off. I get annoyed at little stuff here and there, but like not extremely pissed. But yeah.
What pisses me off? It don't really piss me off, but yes, it does annoy me. When she starts saying something like, and she stops, don't worry about it, don't worry. Like, she called me name and say, what you in? Oh, don't worry about it. I don't like when someone does that. Like, and if you're gonna say something, just say it. Don't tell me forget about it. I don't like that. What I'm not good at.
What are you not good at?
In much that I'm not good at.
No, you should be answering for me.
What she's not good at? Well,
I don't know.
she's not good at waking up. She don't like to get up early in the morning. And that's the only thing. It's not. She always tries. Like, she wasn't much of a person who used to cook before, but since she been with me, she started. I didn't know how to force her or anything. She started cooking, but I was mostly one who cook. And she's into it because of Master Chef even more.
Oh my gosh, I love Master Chef.
That was.
But yeah.
Me personally, anything that can be taught, I could learn. I might not be the best at it, but I can learn anything that can be taught.
What is he good at? What am I good at?
Favorite features about each other.
You missed that question.
No. What I'm good
That's
at.
13.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're on 14.
What I'm good at.
He's good at art. He's good at being a husband and dad, to be honest. Yeah. What am I good at? Silence. Okay, so I'm not good at
I'm
anything.
looking to think about because in that we ain't good at or whatever that we can point out that kind of way. What she's good at or like not big. I can't say business like more like office things like writing up resumes and stuff like that. She's good at those kind of stuff. Like if you want a resume or certain things dealing with. Especially punctuation. I don't hate to write with punctuation, it just annoys that I think it annoys her but not really to that extent piss her off. But anytime I'm writing something don't put commas, I don't put it's called full stop.
He doesn't. Yeah. In the Caribbean we said full stop. Over here we said period.
I don't put period. I use period or question mark but I don't use commas so
This is my hubby Jeffrey. I'm his wife, Alexandria. But anyways, so Alex and Jeff. Anyways, so we did discuss before where and when we met. So what was our first date, babe?
our first date was at the go-kart track.
Square One Palladium.
Yeah.
We went go-karting.
It drove slow, but it's okay. She was cute, I guess. But anyhow, that was our first date. What was our first impression? What was your first impression of me?
I saw his eyes and stuff, so I was like, oh, you got cute eyes, but he was attractive to me, and he had tattoos. And so things I like.
I liked her smile. I always liked her smile for some reason. She saw all her teeth. See?
This is my hubby Jeffrey. I'm his wife, Alexandria. But anyways, so Alex and Jeff. Anyways, so we did discuss before where and when we met. So what was our first date, babe?
Our first date was at the go-kart track.
Square One Palladium.
Yeah.
We went go-karting.
It drove slow, but it's okay. She was cute, I guess. But anyhow, that was our first date. What was our first impression? What was your first impression of me?
I saw his eyes and stuff, so I was like, oh, you got cute eyes, but he was attractive to me, and he had tattoos. And so things I like.
I liked her smile. I always liked her smile for some reason. She saw all her teeth. See?
This is my hubby Jeffrey. I'm his wife, Alexandria. But anyways, so Alex and Jeff. Anyways, so we did discuss before where and when we met. So what was our first date, babe?
Our first date was at the go-kart track.
Square One Palladium.
Yeah.
We went go-karting.
It drove slow, but it's okay. She was cute, I guess. But anyhow, that was our first date. What was our first impression? What was your first impression of me?
I saw his